Hi there, welcome to the Minecraft project of Team 6, which includes the members Wei Shijie, Ang Sung-min, Bao Jian, and myself, who is Isaac Hugh Ziyong. And I will be your guide to this Minecraft hospital. First and foremost, I will show you the exterior appearance of the hospital. So here's how the hospital looks like from the outside, and here is the front view. You'll notice that this hospital contains several decorative features, for example, plants, a fountain, a pond, and of course, many flowers. This is to increase the overall ambience of the hospital, to make it look more attractive, and of course, to make it look as a place of comfort rather than a place of disease, rather than a place of fear. Now I'll just show you the rest of the external views. Upon entering the hospital, you'll be greeted by hand sanitizers. These hand sanitizers are automated, so if you place your hand underneath, it will use the thermal sensor and sanitize your hand. You'll notice this area. This is the receptionist area. So it will be governed either by receptionists or robots, and then it will provide customer service to the visitors or any patients or anyone who need the reception services. And you'll notice this area, this is the pharmacy area, so drugs and medications will be distributed to the nurses, medical doctors, or robots. And then you'll notice that there is a glass area on your left, so this area is the pharmaceutical laboratory. This is the place where drugs and medications are manufactured and stored. Drugs and medication that requires low temperature are stored using AI function to maintain a very low temperature. Moreover, machines with artificial intelligence will have the ability to identify chemical components to manufacture drugs according to the formula given. As you can see over here, it is the robot charging area. There are 4 slots to accommodate the multiple robots that we have in the hospital, and it is located in the ground floor. Moreover, our team has built an elevator so that individuals can go from one floor to another. So first you step in the elevator, and currently we are at the ground floor. So let's just say we want to go to the 3rd floor. So we just click on the 3rd floor, and then you see that you'll be transported to the 3rd floor. And let's just say we want to go to the 1st floor. Just click on the 1st floor, and then you'll be brought to the 1st floor. So you can clearly see that the elevator is working. Alright, so now we are at the 1st floor, and here is how it looks like. And I'm just going to walk through it so that you can see how essentially it looks like. Now, as you approach the end of the 1st floor, on your left you'll see the prescription desk, on your right is the waiting area. At the prescription desk, you'll notice that there are computers. This is for the counter persons to essentially record any drugs prescribed by the doctors and distribute the drugs to the patients. This task can also be fulfilled by the robots, in which the robots will receive instructions from the medical doctors and then give the drugs prescribed by the doctors at the prescription desk. Now, as you see, on your left would be the operating room number 1. And directly in front of you will be operating room number 2, and on your right is the X-ray room. So operating room number 1 and number 2 are essentially the same. So let us have a look in the operating room number 2. As we enter operating room number 2, you'll see many devices and machines over here. And these devices and machines include the ultrasound device, anesthetic machine, operating table, scrub sink, surgical lamp, sterile equipment, ceiling mounted medical gas pump, and a mix of equipment from the ward. Right now, we will enter the X-ray room. As we enter the X-ray room, you'll immediately notice that on your right, there are multiple X-ray scans displayed on a very large screen. This is to make the work of the radiologist more convenient so that the radiologist is able to read multiple X-ray scans in a single moment of time. Now, the X-ray room consists of ultrasound, X-ray scanner, and the X-ray bucky. Let us now proceed to the second floor, and I'm just going to give you a brief walkthrough, and here is how it looks like. Now, as we walk straight, you'll notice that there are many rooms over here. These are practically the medical wards. And then at the far end, you'll notice that there is a lounge area. So this place is practically for visitors who comes to visit the patients. They are able to rest in the lounge area, and you'll notice that there are several books in the bookshelf. This is to promote the reading habit to the visitors who are resting in the lounge. Now I will guide you to the medical wards. We essentially have two types of medical wards. One is a single bed medical ward and the other is a double bed medical ward. We'll start with the single bed medical ward, and here is how it looks like. It consists of the fetal monitoring workstation, hospital bed, an IV stand, medical workstation carts, life support, and heart rate monitor. Next, we will proceed to the double bed medical wards. It basically contains the same medical devices and machines in the single bed medical ward. The only difference is that it has two hospital beds. So just to repeat, the medical devices are fetal monitoring workstation, two hospital beds, IV stands, medical workstation carts, life support, and a heart rate monitor. Now, do take note that in the medical wards, the robots will also provide assistance. For example, it will have the monitoring function to always monitor the patient's vital and also help the patient to take their dosage of medicine. It will also help the patient in, like, if the patient needs to get up, it will also help the patient to get up from time to time. Over here is the check-in counter. So whenever a patient desires to check in or check out of the hospital, this will be the place they do. Alright, so as you can see, there are computers to keep in records and of course multiple cupboards to store physical files. Now as we proceed to the third floor, which is the final floor, it is essentially the dining hall. As you can see, here is the serving robot, and beside it is the place where the robot will obtain the food, and after obtaining the food, the robot will serve the food to its customer. As you can see, there are two kiosks over here. This is the place where customer make their order, and you can see there is two cashiers over there. They can make payment through online banking or even using their card. Moreover, the customer can even choose to order their food online. This is the artificial intelligence that we have implemented in the cafeteria. Now, you'll notice that in the dining hall, there are two types of dining areas. One is the open dining area and the closed dining area. So let's talk about the open dining area. The open dining area is basically a dining area that has no windows. So visitors, patients, or even medical staffs are able to look outside to enjoy the breeze and also to enjoy the scenery outside. Next is the closed dining area. So this is the place where it is enclosed by walls and windows, because it can be clearly understood that some people just prefer to be in an enclosed area as compared to an open area. And some people have the fear of heights, so it is logical to create a closed area for them to dine in. At the highest floor, you'll find the spa and shower area. So basically, this is the place for doctors, medical staffs, and patients to clean up themselves. And if the patients require any of assistance, the robots can bring them up over here and also help them to shower. Now notice that we have prepared racks of towels nearby the shower room so that the robot will be able to take it and wipe the patient. We make it near to the shower room so that it can reduce the time of travel between the robots and the patients. And that is all for our Minecraft project. We are from Team 6 and we hope that you have enjoyed what we have built.